it's time to set up my catch-all spread for the next 2 weeks. And if you would like to see how two very different spreads come together, stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. Here we have some scrapbook paper which I've not used for a bit now. So I thought I would use them in a somewhat different way. And this is the paper I would like to use. I had used this as one of my planner covers for my Franken planner in 2023. I have the video for that and I'm just cutting off some of that bottom part. And this is, in fact, since this was a cover, it already has those punched holes for my big happy planner size. And I'm just trying to see if this is the way to go, but sometimes I do tend to use this in a similar way, just having a seam up at the bottom. But I think I stick it down, but then I decide to go another route, completely different, because that hole was actually starting to look really weird. So I decided to get hold of my punch. And this is a hexagon punch, and I'm just punching hexagons from the entire sheet, whatever I have in hand, because this is from a scrapbook kit and it is double-sided, but I decided to make use of this part, which is really colorful and slightly different than just the oranges, which normally tends to be the case for fall. Just oranges and browns, it's too much for me to handle. I love some more pop of color. So I just used that pattern paper now, the scrapbook paper that is lying in front of me in different shapes, not different shapes, in different designs with hexagon shape. So I think I will just have like a pattern like so, and I'm cutting a few more and just trying to mix and match each pattern and yet make it look like a scene. So it can be like a fall farmland, the pumpkin patch kind of scene. And I also want to bring in these squad girls from Happy Planner. And I did struggle a bit here because I had to kind of make it functional as well. So I'm bringing in these autumn shapes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And my code Priya10 earns you 10% off at Mojo Jojo Plans and also from Planything, where some of the washi tapes will come from. So this is the jewel tone shapes. And I'm trying to make sure I go with the colors on the designs in the scrapbook paper. So just bringing in some of those functional elements. And this will be the week I'm traveling, so just me. So my husband and my boys will be here. So this will be the place, or this will be open on my table for everybody to come and check what's happening, what is expected of them, so that it can be a one place where everything gets shown clearly and nobody has any questions for me while I'm away. But sometimes that's what happens, right? Mom, what's this day? All sorts of questions come. So this will be the place where they can refer to, because we have a parent-teacher conference happening. I was not aware before I booked my tickets. So yeah, I'll be missing it. I think it's the first time I will be doing that. And that is the Goat Girl Goodies washi tape. And I'm using these pumpkins, pink pumpkins from Martinez Sticker Company, which I thought will go well with this. And I will also bring the starry pumpkins, which were also from Martinez Sticker Company. And I'm currently one of their reps, so you can use my code Priya15 for 15% off at Martinez Sticker Company, and also my cute freebie. So all these functional words and now the bullet points will all come from the Squad Girl sticker book. These are slightly older, and I've not seen similar ones come out from Happy Planner, but you never know. The Black Friday and all the specials, sometimes exclusives do come out during this time of the year, and it does get a bit interesting sometimes because you do have exclusive products and there will be special items coming for the Black Friday. So can you let me know in the comments if you are also thinking they might bring this Squad Girls and the Stick Babes all back this time? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? So I just use those starry pumpkins to bring some more of that color. And yeah, I'm trying to see what other functional elements I can bring in. And yeah, just not a whole lot because I will be back next weekend, and I'm not sure this will air before I'm back, but this will be the week I will be gone. So I'm also planning to bring these fall coats from Planet Derby, and that does have some nice fall themed ones. Beautiful lettering. I'm not a rep, but I will link the shop so that you can use a reps code and support these small businesses. And these brush strokes are all fillers from Derby's sheet. So here I'm supporting Planet Derby, Martinez Sticker Company, Mojo Jojo Plans, and Planything. 4-5 easily, because I try to support small businesses as much as I can, and I'm using some of those fillers from the code sheet, and I also think I can bring some decorations up at the top, so sprinkled in those flowers and also the cute pumpkins. And yeah, all of those fall foliage can be there. I'm bringing in some of those cheetah print accents from Martinez Sticker Company. They just go well with any spread and make everything pop. So these are good elements to incorporate. And I'm bringing in that Crayola super tip to just highlight those dates and the month. And it did look a bit more brighter than what we have going on at the top and at the bottom, I mean. So that's why I decided to bring in that gray and do that circling to tone it down a bit. So on to the next one, where I will be bringing some mermaids, and these washi tapes are from Planything, and just using that washi cutter. So this will be again be a very simple week, and I want to do something other than just these fall colors. So a set of mermaid blooms is a nice thing to bring in because it's a beautiful pastel sticker set, and this is also from Martinez Sticker Company. See the clumsy me, I ripped that string of pearls, and I'm just lining up that washi top there, and I'm removing that sticker which was cut very odd, and I'm just layering that, just keeping it very symmetrical for that matter. And I'm using the autumn shapes, and if you notice I do have multiple sticker books in these. And Mojo Jojo Plans does have some restocks happening now, so if you have not checked that out, it might be a good time to do that. And in the water, this would be a water scene because I will bring in the Ariel, And I'm also bringing in the bubbles, which are the filler elements that I may had along with these mermaid blooms, because mermaids are in the water and you have water bubbles, right? So you have all of these fillers which you can incorporate. And I wanted to bring those circle boxes to go with all the bubbles happening because they're all circular. And I'm also looking to see where else I can bring that additional set of blooms in. And before that, I'm bringing in this Ariel sitting on the rock. And these are older sticker books from the Happy Planner. And this is, I'm just using that scrap to use on the other side. And I love to bring in some more of those blooms, but without taking up too much of the space. And this is the beauty of printables. You can print as many sheets as you want once you have that printed on clear or paper, depending on what you want. So that is the Ariel on the other side down. And never waste your scraps. You just use it to try and balance out some of those colors. And it is a great way of bringing some fun components, especially when things look too uniform week after week. If you are like me and you do not like to see oranges straight across the board on every week, this is a good palette cleanser. It's like a nice refresher, right? You can bring in such fun pastel colors, which need not quite be summery, something with a fresh look. And this is another freebie from Martinez Sticker Company, and this is Tina. I'll link her here. That's Tina's freebie sheet, and I just brought that one fish just to bring some of those underwater creatures. And this was the only one left. Otherwise, I would have loved to bring in some more elements. But I thought that lime yellow just gave it a nice pop against all these pastel colors going on otherwise. And this, I don't get to dive into Disney spreads as often as I would love to. Not just Mickey and Minnie, but I thought this was a fun way of bringing in some of the additional folks from Disney that I have not used much. So I'm going with my Happy Planner stencil, and I'm using my Writec 0.7. Yeah, I don't know how people write with 0.38. I need at least a 0.5, if not a 0.7. And I'm just keeping that function all across that line, keeping it very, very, very simple, and just gives me lots of functional space. And I will also bring some of those colors after I add some more of the functional boxes, because I know this will be, I know it's a busy week already, because the kids are just getting into their camping season, and things are just coming. I know that. So I would rather have extra space, more space than less. So I'm bringing some of these florals layered off of that, and then you will also see me move these around a bit, and then I can use that scrap on that side. So this is another fun way of adding florals to the functional boxes, just putting them like so, and then layering other components of that cluster. So it will be a nice simple way of bringing in some of those colors and yet maintaining that functionality. And throwing in those bubbles, please check out all these shops I'm mentioning, because these are again amazing small businesses to support. And these are all home-based businesses, and this holiday season if you can do me a favor, please shop small instead of supporting all the corporate giants. I'm not saying you don't do that, but if you can support the small businesses, especially as the prices of everything seem to be going up these days, it might be a good way to support and keep certain family businesses alive. And I'm bringing in this Crayola super tips to bring some of those colors in, just alternating between that teal and the purple. Very similar shades to these two colors in the blooms. So I just took inspiration from these blooms and went from there. And I'm adding some of these fillers. And let me know in the comments if you like this one better or the first one. I think I love this one personally because first of all, these are always cheerful colors, and I love water. And please check out all these shops I'm mentioning, because Mojo Jojo plans especially, and Planything too. Make sure you grab the sticker books as and when they come out, because otherwise the restocks may not be happening for some time. And if you've been looking for certain specific color palettes, it might be a good idea to grab them when they are available. They will be having Black Friday sales, but there is no guarantee what will be left by then, because as the year gets to a close, it does get really busy with all the things that people are wanting and buying for the upcoming year and setting up for the next year. So that is some readjusting of the colors, because I think I'm running out of some of the circles in these specific colors, and I'm going with one black box right in the middle so that we can balance some of that black from the rock Ariel is sitting on the left side. So that is the reason I swapped that box for a round one. So I'm going with this old sticker book from the Happy Planner for November, and then also the dates. I will go with the simple black font, and I cannot even imagine that we will be past the midpoint in November. So that is less than 2 weeks left in November, and then you're looking at a very fast approaching December, and then before you know, the year is over. So these quotes from Let's Plan with Sarah complete the scene. I think these were I think it was from the summer. And I will have the names of the sticker sheets. Let's Plan with Sarah is unfortunately currently closed, but there is a temporary shop that's open, and you can reach out to Sarah. I will link her, and please DM her with exactly what sheet you want, and she can send you a PayPal link to pay, and then you will be receiving your sticker sheets. And I will have all the shops codes and even all the tools I'm using, all of that down in the description. And I would really appreciate your support if you decide to shop through my links and codes. And please come follow me on Instagram. It's a lovely community out there. And please check out the other videos I mentioned, and also the rest of the creative spreads I have going on my channel. And if you liked today's video, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and turning on the bell notification if you haven't already. I would love for you to come join my YouTube family, and I'm fast approaching my goal of 1K. And thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate all the love you have showered on me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.